What was Tupac's net worth? Tupac, also stylized as Machiavelli, was an American rapper and actor who had a net worth of $200,000 at the time of his death in 1996. Tupac Shakur rose to fame in the early 90s as a pioneering figure on the West Coast hip-hop scene. Widely regarded as one of the greatest and most influential rappers in history, he is also among the best-selling artists of all time, with over 75 million records sold worldwide. Shakur died on September 13, 1996, 6 days after he was shot in a drive-by shooting in Las Vegas. Net worth at death. Despite selling $60 million worth of albums in 1996 alone, Tupac's finances were a mess at the time of his death. Within weeks of his death, a forensic lawyer would later discover that Tupac had very little to show for his enormous success. He owned no real estate, had no retirement accounts, no stocks. He did not own the Woodland Hills mansion he lived in at the end of his life. His primary assets were a 5-figure life insurance policy, which went to his half-sister, 2 cars, and a single checking account that contained $105,000. Court fees and taxes consumed all of those assets in short order. The only asset of value that Afeni Shakur received from her son's estate soon after his death was a Mercedes-Benz SL 500. Estate value and control. Technically speaking, Tupac was $4.9 million in debt to his record company, Death Row, when he died. Because he died without a will, Afeni took control of the estate. She would eventually sue Death Row for withholding royalties and failing to deliver advances promised under his contract. Death Row denied the claims, saying that Tupac's financial problems were a result of his lavish spending habits. Death Row produced records showing that in the year preceding his death, Death Row loaned Tupac millions of dollars to fund his lifestyle. The company lent him several $100,000 to buy himself cars and rent several homes for himself and his family members. Death Row also paid a $300,000 tab that Tupac racked up at a single Los Angeles hotel. The label also fronted a monthly $16,000 payment that Tupac arranged to support his mother. Finally, the label fronted $2 million to cover Tupac's album and video costs related to the album, Machiavelli, the Don Illuminati. When Tupac's mother threatened to forbid the release of that album until the financial questions were answered, Death Row's distributor, Interscope Records, immediately paid his estate $3 million. Interscope also agreed to pay his estate $2 million in 1 year and to increase his royalty rate from 12% to 18%. Furthermore, Interscope forgave half of the $4.9 million debt that Death Row claimed it was owed. Jimmy Iovine was instrumental in ironing out an amicable resolution at a very tense time. Over the next several decades, Tupac's estate would earn tens of millions off the posthumous release of Tupac albums, merchandise sales, and various other forms of image licensing. Even though Tupac's life ended early, his impact on music and the world is still strong. In 2024, his estate is worth around $40 million,